Say alright, so first and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakodash. We say that when we say apostles and elders agree, most of the rule well, what teachers are apostles and shoot. And we say salutations, so the accurate, so the pushing the truth, and say day in and day out. Constantly in season or the season, we say shalom. Once again, going into a video here, and this basically touching upon the image you see. Now, there's so much of things happening worldwide, so much of prophecies playing out, so much of things taking place, right? We see again, as the scripture said, one of my favorite scriptures said, so much more that the evil shall increase. Yeah, as keep on bringing that out, keep on saying it and so forth. That we're seeing the evils increasing again. We seen plagues, pestilences. There's so much of news articles that are saved to do videos upon, where you're seeing a high increase of STIs, STDs. We see in the earthquakes. We see in the hurricanes. We see in the crime. We see in the wars, rumors of the wars, all this other stuff, the uproars of the people and so on. The food, food becoming what scarce. There's a scarcity of food right now, which will cause what famine. The water is not clean, right? So you see how evil and how wicked this place is. You see how evil increasing, and you see how bad this place is. It's not at a good estate. So it's nothing good to come. It's only bad to come. Now, before continuing to this, I'd like to bring the scripture here. This is Job chapter 9. This is the book of Job chapter 9, verse 24, right? It say the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, right? The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? So you see, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, and we know, as you can see, the earth is given to them. So what would they do? They would be doing wickedly. They wouldn't be doing anything good. They wouldn't be anything right. Now, one of the major prophecies, right, is what? The mark of the beast. Now, with this picture here, this picture was a picture that was this picture was here trending, right? This picture was trending on Twitter. The things that Biden did, right? They say Inflation Reduction Act, which we know inflation very high right now. Things off the chain, right? As I say, when they're going to take groceries, they're going to you're seeing the food prices increasing, right? Now all these things is prophecies that these things would happen, right? They say the CHIPS Act. Now this is the main one here. I wanted to get into the CHIPS Act. This was the laws that they passed, right? A CHIPS Act. And you go into it, you will understand when you look it up and you go into it. Let me just see if I could look on my other device here quick and get a quick breakdown on the CHIPS Act. Right, just give me a minute here quick. Let me get it here. Because again, that CHIPS Act is the one that make me, I was like, yeah, you're seeing it, they're paying it out. So it said the CHIPS and Science Act. It said the CHIPS and Science Act is a U.S. federal statute enacted by the 117th United States Congress and signed into law by President Joe Biden on August 9, 2022. The act provides billions of dollars in a new funding to boost domestic research and manufacturing of semiconductors in the United States. So it is basically to boost and the act and the law so that they can make what chips that they can make those stuff, right? It said the Chips and Science Act of 2022, a bipartisan law, focuses on federal aid to encourage the construction of microprocessor manufacturing facilities in the United States. So you see where it is. And we know what all these things are the past, and we know what eventually what it would lead to. It would go down the road to what the mark of the beast, making each chip become more mandatory and so forth. So all these things is giving itself right to do this. So you have no, in other words, they have in other words they have the rights to do this stuff, right? And again, as I said, this is the one that catch me, the CHIPS Act. So again, as the scripture said, the earth is given to the hands of the wicked, right? And again, they have the power to do this. I'm gonna go to our scripture here. This is the book of Micah, chapter 2, verse 1. It says, "Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand." So they're doing it because it's in the power of their hand. They were given that power to do this stuff. So it have people that say it have these people also there that say, the government can't do that and they can't do this, and nah man, how they go do that? They're doing it because it is in the power of the hand to do this. As it say here, woe to them that devise iniquity. And that is what's going on with all these acts and all these things are passing, especially the CHIP Act. They know what road they're going down, what it is they want to do with that act. You might think it's just to be with phone and think with computer and things for house, because the things getting more technologicalized and all this thing, and technology being, yes, it is, but they also want to make you into that bionic person, and they want to implement that chip into you. No, it wouldn't be no denying it, because it would be what? A law. Right? So it says, "Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it." They practice it, so they'll do it. Just be thinking how to do this stuff, how to pass this stuff, how to bring this stuff onto you all. And they're doing it. Because they can. You see, the earth is given to the hands of the wicked. And when they hear that scripture, as they say, if the earth is given to the hands of the wicked, what would they do? They wouldn't do good. They would do wickedly. Right? It says, "Woe to them." It says, "When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand." It is in the power of their hand. Right? It is in the power of their hand, so they can do that. Right? So they could do that. Let me jump to our next scripture here now. Right. So as I said, the earth is given to the hands of the wicked. So this is Malachi chapter 1. I'll go start from verse 1. It said, "The burden of the word of the Lord to Israel by Malachi. I have loved you, said the Lord. Yet he say, Wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother? Said the Lord. Yet I love Jacob." But you, Jacob is Israel. Right? So-called Negroes, Latinos, and natives. And also you have the ones that may look like the Hebrew, but the bloodline is who? Israel. Right? See, and I hated Esau, which Esau is the so-called, as they say, we said, the so-called what? White man. Right? It says, "I hated Esau and laid his mountains and heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. Whereas Edom said, We are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus said the Lord. Thus said the Lord of hosts, they shall build." Right? It said, "They shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness." They shall call them the border of wickedness. So it's just going into the earth is getting the hands of the wicked. Again, this Esau is the wicked. That when certain scriptures mention the wicked, Esau is there. Right? They say the border. They say and they shall call them the border of wickedness, because watch all the things that they're doing. Watch all the things that are passing, the things that they're encouraging, the things that are passing by law, the things that they want to encourage you in. Right? The things they want to make you accept. A CHIPS Act. Let's imagine that. To talk about the LGBT, you talk about that. You talk about the things they show, the TV, the things that they this whole place contaminated. Contaminated with wickedness. Right? They burning down the farms and the places that delivering food, so it will have a shortage of food. People don't even know that. That is the things that they do. They say the border of what? Wickedness. They say, "They shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord had indignation forever." So who the Lord would what? Have an indignation forever. And that what we just say. Hey, the Lord, as the Lord say, he loved Jacob and he hate Esau. And not in a nation against them for what? Forever. But the end of the day, that we will bring on the scriptures to show you that they call them what? The border of wickedness. The border of wickedness. You know? And these are the things that they're doing. Right? And again, they will make you believe that you will be at a good estate when we are not. These prophecies have to play out no matter what it is, and they can't stop that. And that, again, that is all the tricks of Esau. All the tricks of Esau. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 15. Right? 2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 2. No, we start from we go to verse 1. It says, Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I have put in thy mouth, said the Lord. And that is what we do. We speak the words of prophecy, and we see the prophecies playing out. Right? It say, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. So yeah, so cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. So that is why we turn to the Lord. We know the things written here are faithful and true. And we've seen it. Chips Act. All these things is what prophecy is. The Chips Act. We know what road that going down to, what that would lead to. Then I do believe at the end of the day they're gonna feel. You don't hear, you go feel. Right? So so with that, once again, when we give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yoshai, Ba'ashem Kakodash, we say that apostles and elders of great most and rule, or teachers of apostles in the truth, and we say salutations, so the Akim must push on truth and say day in and day out, constantly in season on season, we say Shalom.